Greetings from Osijek. We're back again for another day of finals and another day of glorious competition in the world of shooting sports. We're back here at the Olympic shooting range in Osijek, Croatia. This is day 5 in terms of finals. The competition's actually been going more days than that, but today we're about to get underway with a bronze medal match in the Skeet mixed team junior, and then following the bronze medal match we'll then move on to the gold. So wherever you are around the world joining us, welcome and buckle up for the ride. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator and delighted to be so for this bronze medal and gold medal match in the Skeet mixed team junior. Well, it's another glorious day here in Osijek. Temperatures just below 30 degrees. You can see there a nice 29. It's very, very hot, very warm. Cloud cover, well, there's one cloud at least, but not too much to worry about, around 31%. And the wind, again, very, very light indeed, 1 meter per second. It's the humidity that's just a little bit up today on what it was yesterday. And the bugs and the mosquitoes, believe me, are still here in Osijek. I have the bites on my legs to prove it, but thankfully with some spray and some cream today, so I'll keep the itching at bay. So here's what we're using. Eco-friendly clay target types, of course, as we would do these days. 12 gauge shotguns up to 4 kilos, and the cartridge shot weight 24.5 grams, cartridge shot diameter up to 2.6 millimeters. Here's an idea of what one of these shotguns looks like. Now, that's a very generic shotgun. They don't all look the same as that. Some of them have different butts, for example, and you can customize different bits of the shotgun to your choosing, including the color as well. I do like that one though, with the golden trigger, perhaps a little bit too expensive for me though. So we're about to get underway with proceedings with this bronze medal match, and just to explain that we're not using the point system for this particular event. We will go to 24 targets and then a total then following of 48 targets. So but before we get started, let's have a look back at qualification. So that's how it all finished up in qualification. We're about to get underway with this bronze medal match. If you are just joining us, you've come at the right time. Do go to the European Shooting Confederation website. There you will find a link to the ESC YouTube channel, which is how you're probably joining us today for this live coverage of this bronze medal match. The gold medal match will follow. So it's Italy versus Slovakia in the bronze medal match, and then once again the Italians are back. Italy will feature in the gold medal match as well, and that's against Ukraine. But for now we're just making the final preparations, and the announcements are just being made of our athletes coming out into the field of play. You can see the weather here is absolutely glorious here in Osijek. We've had a great time so far here at the European Championships for shotgun. It's been a very successful tournament, and I see no reason why that success shouldn't continue, particularly for the Italians. They've done so well so far in the senior events and in the juniors. A bronze medal yesterday from Gallardini, who will feature in the gold medal match later. But for now, the Italian team, Marco Coco and Damiana Paolocci, 18 and 20 years old respectively, and plenty of medals between them already. The Slovakian team just making their way out. This is Ladislav Nemet, who's 21 years old to the left, and Miroslava Hokova, who is the world champion, just standing in the middle. And she claps Christophe Bouche, who is the jury in charge, representing France. And Christophe has pretty much done most of the finals so far here in Osijek, a very experienced man indeed. And now we'll await the announcement of our ref, which is Pierre Bourgeois of France. We were sitting having dinner the other night, and I said to Pierre, has anyone ever told you that you really look like Barack Obama? He just laughed. We found a photo of Barack Obama and took exactly the same photo of Pierre and just lined them up. Although I think with the sunglasses he has more of an Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator look today, does Pierre. But both Pierre and Christophe, very experienced, were in good hands. So it's Italy Team 2 versus Slovakia Team 1. If you are just joining in, you've come at exactly the right time as this bronze medal match is about to start. And we'll get the test fire underway. And we'll just have a look at the preparation area. This is behind the scoreboard, just to give you a behind-the-scenes look.
Bronze medal match will now begin. There is a bar request. That decision is one target lost, one target hit. After the second round, Team Italy has 14 hits and Team Slovakia has 15 hits. Athletes are now moving to the next station and are changing the order of shooting.
Go.
After the third round, Team Italy has 22 hits and Team Slovakia has 21 hits. Target will be repeated. Target will be repeated.
So Ladislav Nemeth now continues his visit at Station 4 on 31 out of 37. Just apologies as well if you've been unable to hear me. This is had a technical issue with the microphone at this end, so apologies for the loss of commentary. If you are just joining us, we're into the closing stages of this bronze medal match between Italy and Slovakia. It's Italy Team 2 versus Slovakia Team 1.
After the 5th round, Team Italy is in the lead.
And that means now Italy on 37 and Slovakia on 36. So we now move to the final station, Station 5. So now this final visit to Station 5. And Slovakia go first, so Ladislav Nemet, 21 years old, silver medalist at the Skeet mixed team. That was in Larnaca last year. And I'm sure would like to add another medal to his collection today. So Slovakia up to 38. And now that's up to 40. So 4 targets left, and if there is a tie, then it will go to a shoot-off, but the most Italy can hope for after the next 8 is go up to 45, so they're going to need to hit every single one if Hokova manages to blast these 2 clays into oblivion, and does so. So a 44 hit finish for Slovakia, only 4 misses across the 48 targets. And Hokova, the world champion in the individual event in Changwon earlier on this year, without a miss. Marco Coco, meanwhile, knows exactly what's at stake here. And now the pressure really is on Paolacci. 3 hits will take it to a shoot-off. 4 hits in a row, and the Italians have another medal, and it'll be a bronze. But there is a miss, so there is now the chance of a shoot-off. Damiana Paolacci needs to hit these last 2. Otherwise, the bronze medal will be going to Slovakia. And it's 1 hit, 1 miss, so cruel. The Italians miss it by 1 hit, and Slovakia have got there. The 100% hit ratio of Miroslava Hokova was enough to pull Slovakia through with a total of 44 hits out of 48. What a moment for this Slovakian team. It's another medal, it's a bronze medal, but to them I'm sure it was a bit of a fight and it'll feel like a gold. And we must feel for the Italians as well, Marco Coco and Damiano Paolacci, who finish in 4th, just outside the medals. A cruel place to finish. Shooting, it can be tough, and it just shows the level of competition we've got here at the European Championships in Osijek. So if you are on our YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe. That way you'll get all the notifications and finals that'll come through to you. It just makes life easier because you get a notification and then you can just click on the link on your laptop, phone or tablet and come through to the finals without having to remember when they're actually taking place. Speaking of which though, if you do need more information on the European Championships here in Osijek, then by all means go to the European Shooting Confederation website. Not only is all the information there for you of this competition and upcoming competitions such as the Champions League next month here in Osijek, but also there's a link there to our YouTube channel where you can click on and get on to the live broadcasts and follow us here in Osijek. So once again, just apologies for the break in commentary. There was a gap there in the middle, I think, where you were unable to hear me, so apologies for that. But we're back on track and we'll be here again for the gold medal match in just a few moments' time. So don't go anywhere. Italy versus Ukraine coming up in the Skeet Mixed Team Junior gold medal match, and it will be live for you here on the ESC YouTube channel. We'll see you in a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the gold medal match for Skeet Mixing Junior event of the European Championship OSIAC 2023. On position number 1, representing Italy, Bongini Sara and Gallardini Andrea.
Hello to you and welcome back to OSIAC. We're about to get underway with this gold medal match in the Skeet Mixed Team Junior. If you've just been with us for the bronze medal match, and many thanks for coming along. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that way you'll get notifications of all the finals, and feel free to like the videos and make your comments as well. If you're here to encourage athletes, then by all means just keep it nice and polite and fair. That's the way we like it. So Andrea Gallardini is back. He was here yesterday in the individual Skeet Men's Junior final and is alongside Sara Bongini. Meanwhile, here's the Ukrainian team, Ivan Ragiluya and Valeria Bartasheva. And their coach is Mikola Mishev. And this Ukrainian team know already that a gold or a silver is theirs. It's now just a question of battling it out with the Italians, who have brought such a strong squad here to OSIAC. They've just taken one more miss of a medal. That was 4th place, but there's been medals nonetheless over the last few days. Here's Christophe Bouche, who's our jury in charge, representing France. And our referee from Romania is Marian Carbonaru. Trying to get myself one of those hats as well. Just ever so nice. Just have a nice light trilby in weather such as this. It's just shy of 30 degrees as well. Temperatures hovering around 29 degrees Celsius at the moment as we about to commence this gold medal match. Italy Team 1 versus Ukraine. And it will be over 48 targets. So each team gets 8 targets at each station, including Station 4. And the Italians will shoot first after the test fire. And then they'll rotate. Ukraine will shoot first at Station 4. And then Italy will shoot first at Station 3. And then there'll be a rotation. If it does come down to a shoot-off, and that can only happen after the second visit to Station 5, then it means that the shoot-off will continue from station 3 through to 4 and 5 if necessary. But the teams don't rotate during the shoot-off, they just shoot in the order that they begin the gold medal match. So Andrea Galladini will shoot first for Italy, 21 years old, and Sara Bongini, also 21, will shoot second in this Italian team, Italy Team 1. There's Sandro Bellini, who was in good spirits before the final. We had a little bit of a chat, and I think it's to be expected that he's a fairly happy man at the moment because Italy have been doing so well in the medals table. And saying that, they just missed out on a bronze medal a few moments ago, but nonetheless they know now that a silver or a gold is guaranteed. So Ivan Ragulia. He's 17 years old. Amazing achievement. And the first time in a European Championship final. And Nikolay Milshev, again, he's so experienced as a shotgun shooter in his own right. He's also made finals earlier on in his European Championships. So Ivan Ragula steps back, and Valeria Bartosheva steps up to take the test fire. You don't necessarily have to fire either, you just give you time just to get your eye line and sight line and movement. Just get the hips going. And now you can see Valeria just practicing her reverse targets, just looking over towards the low house. So we're about to get underway. My name is Rory McAllister and I'm your commentator for this gold medal match. So wherever you are, I hope you're comfortable. Maybe you're at home, perhaps even maybe on a bus or train somewhere watching this on a phone or a tablet. But wherever you are around the world, then welcome to you. Local time here in Osijek is 4:10. So Italy open up with 2 hits. A great way to start. And another 2 for Galladini, much to the applause of Sandro Bellini, the coach. And now Sara Bongini steps up, also 21 years old. Gold medalist twice in the Skeet team junior events at the World Championships, not only in 2023 this year, but a couple of years ago in 2021. So she knows how it feels to be a gold medalist. And that's a perfect start from the Italians. Big, massive smash of the hands and clap from Sandro Bellini, the coach. So Ukraine now begin their journey up until 48 targets. So there'll be 2 visits to each station, station 3, 4 and 5. At each station, each team gets 8 targets to shoot at. And that's 2 out of 4 for Ragula. Meanwhile, Bartosheva makes short work of those first 2. Loads again. And that's terrific shooting as well, and much to the applause of the Ukraine team, because they just needed some ground to make up there after 2 misses from Igan Ragula, and it just meant that Bartosheva needed really to hit all 4 so that this gold medal match didn't start to slip away. And it can happen even in the early stages. I mean, yes, there's a long way to go now between where we are at station 4 and 48 targets, but nonetheless, you just want to keep in touch in these team events. So another miss for Ivan Ragula. That's 3 in total. Bartosheva now, can she hit all four? Well, that's one miss. So just raises her hand, takes a pause, loads again. No, and still. So no target called then. Actually, one of them has just flung its way over towards me in the commentary positions, just bounced in front of the window here. I think that was the one that got hit. So you just see as well Bartosheva there, just with the sink of the knees as well, just to try and hit that second target, and does so. So that's really good athleticism. It just shows how quick your reactions need to be in order to even think about hitting one of these clays. So there's a chance here for Italy, because 2 more misses from the Ukrainian team. They're on 12 out of 16. Galladini, bronze medalist from yesterday, knows now he's up for a silver or gold. So 4 out of 4 from Andrea. Sara also has been shooting well. Two more hits and it's job done at station 4. And they get those, and a big smile as well. That's great shooting from the Italians. World-class stuff here on the European stage here in Osijek. So now our first visit to station 5. Again, another 8 targets per team. And Ukraine now know that they need to keep the hit rate as high as possible. Going into this visit, they're now 4 targets behind Italy, who have a perfect score of 16 out of 16. Just have a look at Galladini's style here, that really hunches over, stands forward. Just solid though in his foot movement, and just swivels those hips with such grace. I do enjoy watching him. Another 4 out of 4 from Andrea Galladini. So no target called. I think you could just see there as well, Sara Bongini just about to fire. I think they're just testing that the mic's working. I think it's the microphone over to the low house that was the issue there. So another 2 clays turn to dust. And that's another 2 for the Italians. Look at this, absolutely streaking it. What a performance from this Italian team. Galladini and Bongini yet to miss. 24 out of 24 in this gold medal match. So impressive. Meanwhile, Ukraine really now know that they've really got some work to do, really got to dig deep here. But that's decent enough. 4 out of 4 from Ragula. And Bartosheva keeps it up. 2 hits. 2 more, and I think Ukraine at least will be happy with that. Because it means, yes, and the whoops of the crowd as well and the applause just goes to show that Ukraine are not going to lie down. They're going to fight on for this gold medal. So Italy now find themselves 4 targets in front on the journey to 48 targets, perhaps at least, unless it goes to a shoot-off. But we're now back at station 3. This time Ukraine gets a fire first. So 17-year-old Ivan Ragula, who's a first-time finalist at the European Championships, has opened up with 2 hits at station 3. So 3 out of 4 for Ragula. Bartosheva's been shooting pretty well over the last 8 to 10 clays or so. Still has a hit ratio in the 90s, 92%. Oh, just missed that last one. Just crept away from her as it just started to dip. And earlier on, we had seen Bartosheva just move the knees in order to catch the second clay, but this time it wasn't to be. So Ukraine now on 26 hits. Meanwhile, Galladini continues to boss it. And now attempts to go for another perfect visit at station 3. And there we are. That's world class. Well, the Italians show no sign of missing at the moment. I'm not even sure Sandro Bellini can believe it, or maybe he does. And that's a real decent 2 solid hits there, close together. And lots of pink dust. It starts to evaporate over the field of play as Italy continue this 100% hit rate, as they now shoot first at station 4. And Galladini steps up to face another 4 targets. And the 100% hit ratio is upheld. He keeps on marching forward. 21-year-old Andrea Galladini, much to the smiles of Marco Coco looking on. Shows no signs of missing so far. This would be wonderful if we had a perfect hit ratio. I mean, great if you're here to support Italy. Oh, this is just brilliant. And Italy 100% each from Galladini and Bongini. The stars of the future, the stars of today. And both at 21 will be able to move on to the senior categories. And it's certainly looking like Italy are going to get another gold medal. I say another because they've just done so well over the last few days. So it's another miss for Ukraine. That's painful for them. So the best they can hope for now is 48 as a total.
Ukraine has 32 points.
So Italy team 1 now on 40 hits with 8 to go, and Ukraine are on 32. So the second that Italy hit one target, or in fact if Ukraine miss, then that's the gold medal decided quite early on as well in terms of this gold medal match. The bronze medal match was completely different, very close. So I think I'm just correcting the scoreboard here because it says that Italy actually have fired. It says that Gallardini has actually hit 2 at station 5, and that's not the case. That was notched up to 42, so I think they'll just reset the scoreboard back to 40 and change that to Ukraine, who currently are on 32 hits. And now up to 34 because Ivan Ragula has just hit the first of his 4 at his final visit at station 5. So as I said, the best Ukraine can hope for is to even tie with Italy, and then Italy would need to miss all 8 targets. And Ukraine have missed, so it's all over for them. Best they can hope for now is 39. Bartosheva, meanwhile, will at least just shoot for pride, knowing that the silver medal is secure. And she missed both of those. Just one. So 1 hit, 1 miss. And Bartosheva now with the final 2 shots of this gold medal match. 1 hit, 1 miss. So Ukraine finish on a total of 37. Meanwhile, I think some of the crowd almost started to applaud there because Italy are already gold medalists. Let's just see now if they can actually finish this on a perfect score. Now, I think on your screens there it already says 2 hits, but no target has been called, so he's hit those 2 anyway, so now indeed that's correct in front of you. 42 hits. Can Andrea Gallardini, who was a bronze medalist here yesterday, can he hit these last 2? Surely to an applause from the Italians. Raises his hand though. A miss was called, but was it indeed a hit? And Sandro Bellini says yes, the 100% record is intact. So Sara Bongini was just about to go, but now I think just resets. And this would just be wonderful if she hits these final 2, just to see a perfect score in a gold medal match. I mean, if you're here to support Italy, then this is going to be a great moment for not only you, but the Italian team. But even as a neutral and just loving the world of skeet shooting. Oh, and it's a miss right at the end. Would you believe it? 1 hit, 1 miss, and Sara Bongini leaves the field of play with a 95% hit rate, but that doesn't matter anymore because a gold medal is going towards Italy and the Italian team, and Andrea Gallardini and Sara Bongini. Just again, I think he's just saying just by a little bit, we just missed that last clay. So the perfect score wasn't to be, and Italy finished on a total of 47 out of 48 targets. What an impressive hit rate. Meanwhile, let's not forget the efforts of this team here, the Ukrainian team, who are just in the wrong position at the moment. I think they'll just move over and round to go on the bronze medal side. Yeah, and I think even Bartosheva is saying, hang on, shouldn't we be over there? There we go. So it's now confirmed. Slovakia team 1 with the bronze medal, and team Ukraine with the silver. And what a performance from Italy team 1. I mean, it's going to be a very exciting future for Andrea Gallardini and Sara Bongini. I was so willing them there to go for the perfect score. It wasn't to be though. Even still, they step forward, shotguns in the air, and they're the European champions and the gold medalists with an almost perfect score of 47 out of 48 hits. And Sandro Bellini smiles all round, holds his smartphone forward, takes a photo, and history is made. It just shows you the standard we've got here at the European Championships, in the junior finals as well. Really impressive stuff. Such an absolute joy to watch. And what a final, what a gold medal match. An exemplary performance in terms of skeet shooting. And another successful day here in Osijek. So that brings our coverage to a close for today. We are back tomorrow, Monday the 18th of September. Do subscribe to the ESC YouTube channel for the European Shooting Confederation. Also, all the information you need for this particular competition is on the European Shooting Confederation website. And so you can like and subscribe not only the videos and the broadcast, but also the channel itself. That way you'll get notifications come through, so you don't have to remember when the finals are. However, I'll tell you anyway. So tomorrow, Monday the 18th of September, we're back at 4 p.m. local time here in Osijek for the Skeet Team Women Junior. And also we have the Skeet Team Men Junior. So women first, junior at 4 p.m. and then the Skeet Team Men Junior team event at 5 p.m. Thanks very much for joining us today. Have a good evening wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio.